How you doing? Neil Steele here for Neil Steele's Reviews. And I thought it was rather fitting because of the sad demise of the former Kiss guitar player Ace Frehley in the last week that we'd review one of his albums. And the one we're going to review is this one, which he released, of course, back in 1978 with the other Kiss members. Sorry about the flaring there. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't. But anyway, so Ace Frehley's self-titled album from 1978. 9 songs, not one throwaway. It kicks ass in a major way and is definitely the best consistent product from the 4 members of Kiss back in the day. Ace Frehley's was definitely number 1. Paul Stanley was nipping at his heels at number 2. It's also quite a good, consistent package from Paul Stanley. And then we had Gene Simmons, who'd be 3rd, and his product was okay. And so was Peter Critter's, the drummer. But yeah, definitely Ace's was the best of the 4. It's probably maybe why there was some animosity there between the members after they did the solo albums, because up until the solo albums, the band was killing it. 6 studio albums that all were pretty good, no doubt about it. You know, be it Kiss, Hoddle and Hell, Dress to Kill, Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, and Love Gun were all pretty good studio albums. There's no doubt about it. And of course, the 2 live albums, Alive and Alive 2. Now, Alive, that most of us grew up with and loved and bought and flogged to death, so to speak, is a great live album, even though it was done in the studio. You know, a lot of it was done in the studio. And they've come forward eventually and said that. And look, most of those 70s bands that did live albums, look, they were all doctored. There's very few live albums that are out there that are actually live, unless it's a bootleg. Because bands being bands and egos, they want to fix things up if there's bad mistakes or bum notes or whatever the case may be. The Ace Frehley album, I mean, he's obviously had a good and successful solo career from the time that he wasn't in Kiss, which is pretty much 1982 when they did Creatures of the Night. This solo album is an absolute cracker. It's definitely the best out of all his solo albums. I mean, Rip It Out is a killer song. Speeding Back to My Baby, Snowblind, Ozone, What's on Your Mind, New York Groove, of course, was a cover of Russ Ballard's song and was a hit single. So that probably annoyed some of the other members of Kiss as well. I'm in Need of Love, Wiped Out, and the excellent instrumental Fractured Mirror. I just love it when you listen. It's simple, it's basic, but just what's there sounds terrific. It really does. This is a great album. And having seen Ace Frehley's only toured Australia once, which was around about a decade ago, and to see him live, he was sober, and a hot shit band, played pretty much most of the songs off this album live, and it was great to hear. And the band really killed it. And look, it's really sad, his sudden demise. And look, these things can happen. People can fall, and as you get older, it's just one of those things in life. But look, just highly recommend this. If you've never heard this album, besides you maybe living under a rock or you're not a Kiss fan, it's definitely worth listening to because the product speaks for itself. It's 10 out of 10. It's that good. It really is a great album, and it's part of the man's legacy, besides being in Kiss there in those glory days, so to speak. Ace Frehley's self-titled album from 1978. You should own it. All right, cheers. See you next time.